Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan selamat petang diucapkan kepada semua tetamu yang telah hadir pada petang ini bagi menyaksikan pembukaan rasmi Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. InsyaAllah kita akan memulakan majlis kita pada petang ini tidak lama lagi. Jadi saya mohon kerjasama para tetamu yang telah hadir pada petang ini untuk sama-sama kita memenuhkan semua kerusi yang ada di bawah kemah utama bagi kita meneruskan agenda kita pada petang ini sebentar sahaja lagi. Sekali lagi bagi pihak penganjur, saya ucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada semua hadirin sekalian yang telah sudi hadir bersama-sama kita untuk meraihkan majlis pembukaan Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, selamat petang tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Bagi pihak penganjur, saya mengucapkan jutaan terima kasih kepada para hadirin sekalian yang telah sudi hadir untuk memeriahkan majlis pembukaan rasmi Malaysia Urban Forum 2024 yang diadakan di Padang Kota Lama, Pulau Pinang. Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to all participants, guests and VIPs. We are delighted to have you here in this beautiful, blessed weather for the MUF 2024 official opening ceremony in this vibrant and beautiful city of Pulau Pinang. In just a short while, we will begin our official program. But first, let us together enjoy a special cultural performance presented by Penang Convention and Exhibition Bureau. Let us together give a warm welcome to Penang Convention and Exhibition Bureau.
cinta dari mata rantai ke hati. Raju hamba berana, bulan berselindung awan, sepi hamba meninggal, asalnya di dalam di hati. Lenggang dan merindu, merindu bertemu. Mengkuang yang lain bertemu dengannya, tak tahu. Tak sabin bertingkah rindu. Jauh jarak sukar untuk bertemu. Tak sabin bertingkah rindu. Bulan jauh dilindung awan lalu.
Hadirin sekalian, kita berikan tepukan paling gemuruh untuk para penari dari Penang Convention and Exhibition Bureau. Ladies and gentlemen, I humbly request your patience as we will begin our official event very shortly. So sit back, relax, and I will be with you again very soon. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to announce the arrival of Yang Berhormat Mr. Nga Koh Ming, Minister of Housing and Local Government. Let's welcome him with a big round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem of Malaysia, Negaraku, followed by the state anthem of Penang untuk negeri kita. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to address the presence of our distinguished guests this evening. Yang Berhormat Mr. Nga Koh Ming, Minister of Housing and Local Government of Malaysia. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Sundaraju Anak Lelaki Somo, Penang Housing and Environment State Exco. Yang berbahagia Datuk Wira M. Noazman bin Taib, Secretary General of KPKT. Yang berbahagia Datuk Insinyur Rajendran Anak Lelaki P. Anthony, Mayor of Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang. Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Paduka Town Planner Dr. Maimunah binti Muhammad Sharif, Special Advisor on Sustainable Urbanisation to Government of Malaysia and Mayor of Kuala Lumpur. Yang berbahagia Datuk Saidatul Akmal binti Hassan, Deputy Secretary General Planning and Sustainable Environment KPKT. Yang berusaha Town Planner Technologies Noliza binti Hashim, Chief Executive Urbanist Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Haji Muhammad Nazri bin Mat Sharif, Group Chief Executive Officer Perbadanan Prima Malaysia, as well as the main strategic partner for MUF 2024. Heads of departments and agency from federal and state, ladies and gentlemen, the beloved community of Pulau Pinang. We are honored to have you with us today in conjunction of the official opening of the Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. To begin our event this evening, let us start with a moment of reflection and prayer. I would like to invite Mr. Muhammad Shafiq bin Uzair from Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang to lead us in the doa recitation.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Kita mulakan dengan umul kitab Al-Fatihah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan yuafi ni'amahu wa kafihu mazidah. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi li jalali wajhil karim sultanik. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammad salatan tujina biha min jami'il ahwali afat wa taqdilana biha min jami'il hajat wa tutahhiruna biha min jami'is sayyi'at wa tarfa'na biha 'indaka 'alal darajat wa tuballighuna biha aqsaliyat wal ajalil mamat wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, ya Tuhan kami, yang Maha Pemurah lagi Maha Penyayang, kami berhimpun di majlis yang mulia dan bersejarah ini bagi memohon rahmat dan hidayah dari sisi-Mu, yaitu Majlis Perasmian Malaysia Urban Forum 2024 yang akan disempurnakan dan dirasmikan oleh Yang Berhormat Menteri Perumahan dan Kerajaan Tempatan. Semoga dengan rahmat-Mu itu Engkau berikan hidayah dan petunjuk dan menyatukan pemikiran kami. Engkau kukuhkan perpaduan kami. Engkau hindarkan fitnah dan pertelingkahan di kalangan kami. Engkau perbaikilah urusan agama kami dan dunia kami. Ya Allah, kami memohon taufik dan hidayah-Mu dalam setiap perkara dan restuilah perancangan dan pembangunan yang disusun dan diatur dalam usaha memajukan negara kami. Bimbinglah para pemimpin kami yang memikul amanah dan tanggungjawab dalam pentadbiran negara kami dengan sinaran petunjuk-Mu yang berterusan. Pimpinlah kami sekalian ke jalan yang lurus dan benar yang membawa ketenteraman dan kesejahteraan. Hindarkanlah kami sekalian dari segala malapetaka dan sifat-sifat keji, hasad dengki, boros dan semua sifat negatif. Ya Allah, selamatkanlah kami sekalian dari perselisihan yang boleh membawa perpecahan dan kebinasaan. Anugerahkanlah kepada kami kekuatan dan keupayaan untuk merangka strategi dan dasar negara bagi mencapai kecemerlangan dan kesejahteraan serta matlamat wawasan sebagaimana yang kami cita-citakan. Ya Allah, kami pohon rimpah rahmat, taufik dan hidayat bagi pemimpin kami di segenap lapisan dan seluruh rakyat negara yang tercinta. Mantapkanlah semangat dan keazaman mereka dengan penuh kesabaran dan bertawakal kepadamu dalam memikul tanggungjawab memajukan negara dan agama supaya disanjung tinggi dan disegani. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wasallam walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you, Mr. Shafiq, for the beautiful and heartfelt prayer. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia Urban Forum is an annual national urban forum that provides a platform for inclusive dialogues and conversation aimed at enhancing and advancing sustainable urbanization strategies, policies, and programs. This year's theme, My City, My Home, celebrates the deep connection individuals have with the cities and neighborhood they call home. More than 100 programs and sessions with more than 8,000 people are anticipated to attend over the course of the 4-day forum beginning today on the 5th of October until the 8th of October 2024. Thank you, Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang, for the willingness to serve as the co-organizer and the host city. Please give a round of applause for Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang. These indeed truly demonstrate Penang's commitment to sustainable urbanization and the city's unique role in hosting the 6th Malaysia Urban Forum. Now, it is my pleasure to invite the Mayor of the City Council of Penang Island, Dato' Insinyur Rajendran Anak Lelaki P. Anthony, to deliver the welcoming remarks on behalf of the host city of MOVE 2024. Please welcome him.
Saya nak tepi. Saya nak baca. Thank you, Saudara Faiz, the MC. The Honorable Mr. Nga Koming, Minister of Housing and Local Government. The Honorable Datuk Sri Sundaraju Anak Lelaki Somu, Penang Housing and Environmental State Exco. Datuk Wira M. Muhammad Nor Azman bin Taib, Secretary General, Ministry of Housing and Local Government. Datuk Sri Paduka, Town Planner Dr. Maimuna binti Muhammad Sharif, Advisor on Sustainable Urbanization to the Government of Malaysia, and Mayor of Kuala Lumpur. Datuk Saidatu Akma binti Hassan, Timbang Ketua Setiausaha, Planning and Sustainable Environment. Town Planner, Technologies Norliza binti Hashim, Chief Executive Officer, Urbanist Malaysia, and Organizer of Malaysian Urban Forum 2024. Datuk Sri Haji Muhammad Nazri bin Muhammad Sharif, Group CEO, Prima, as the main strategic partner of Malaysian Urban Forum 2024. Esteemed Councillors, City Council of Penang Island, City Secretary, Heads of Department, distinguished participants of the Malaysian Urban Forum 2024, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening to all of you and welcome to Penang. This is indeed a memorable and meaningful occasion for Penang as we eagerly partake in the hosting of the Malaysia Urban Forum 2024 that is being held from the 5th to 8th of October 2024. And we are immensely grateful to the Honorable Mr. Nga Koming, the Minister of Housing and Local Government, for selecting the city of Georgetown and Penang Island as the venue for the Malaysian Urban Forum 2024. Our deepest appreciation to our co-host, Urbanist Malaysia, led by Puan Norliza, which is a center of excellence for sustainable cities and community well-being in Malaysia, for their exceptional proficiency and relentless guidance and support to the City Council of Penang Island. And above all, I want to express my gratitude to all of you participants of the Malaysian Urban Forum 2024 for your presence. Please give a round of applause to everyone. Some of you have traveled long and far within Malaysia and other parts of the world to be here. You make the difference. We too acknowledge and cherish the efforts, commitment and dedication of the millions of people who are not here with us, but who are with us in this journey to create a sustainable and resilient urban nation that is receptive and committed to attaining the Sustainable Development Goals for a better world for all. Known as the Pearl of the Orient, Penang's culture is a harmonious blend of diverse traditions and influences, creating a unique and captivating tapestry. Its rich heritage, shaped by centuries of multicultural interactions, stands as a testament to mutual respect and cooperation. The different communities, such as Malays, Chinese, Indians, Straits Chinese, Babanyonya, Jawi Peranakan, Arab Malays, Eurasians are present in Penang till today, with each community practicing their customs, cultural practices and religious beliefs, making the World Heritage Site a vibrant multicultural city and town. Walking through the streets of Georgetown, one is immersed in the living heritage and history reflected in its people and architecture. Today we are here in the historical heart of Penang. On your right is the City Hall and the Town Hall buildings built more than 120 years ago. To your left is the Fort Cornwallis, which was constructed in the late 18th century. And behind, or in front of you, but behind me, is the seawall that has stood the test of time for more than 200 years. Thank you. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Georgetown is a unique city where history coexists with modern living. The juxtaposition of old and new, tradition and modernity is what gives Penang its distinctive charm. The theme, My City, My Home, of Malaysian Urban Forum 2024 has deep significance for urban management in Penang, as we reinforce our identity and a sense of belonging for everyone. With just 303 square kilometers of land area, the island holds a population of 792,000 people as one of the highly populated cities in Malaysia. Penang Island values its green environment. 61.8% of the land area is covered with natural and green areas. Thank you. And no development is allowed on forest reserves, water catchment areas and land with slopes exceeding 25 degrees, while development is restricted on land above 76 meters above sea level. To recall a recent event, on July 6, 2024, Penang was privileged to host an official visit from the Honorable Mr. Ni Hong, the Minister of Housing, Urban and Rural Development of the People's Republic of China, who was accompanied by the Honorable Mr. Nga Koming. As one of the 5 cities worldwide to receive the inaugural Global Awards for Sustainable Development in Cities, known as the Shanghai Awards, the visit was aimed to observe Georgetown's considerable achievements in terms of sustainable development. We take pride in showcasing our commitment to being a sustainable and resilient urban nation, along with the principles of the new urban agenda. Today, this plan has become a reality through Malaysian Urban Forum 2024, and I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity granted to the City Council of Penang Island by the Minister. Our city has been experiencing population migration from rural to urban areas driven by economic opportunities since 1970s. Strongly supported by the electrical and electronic industries, specifically chips and integrated circuits, Penang is blessed to experience a robust and vibrant economy presently. Penang recorded 71.9 billion in investment inflows in 2023, the highest in Malaysia, supported by foreign direct investments. The gross domestic product of Penang was 116 billion in 2023, and GDP per capita 72,500 ringgit, which is the third highest in the country compared to the national average of 54,600 ringgit. Initiatives like pocket parks, forests in the city, tree-lined streets are essential to us. This year, His Excellency the Penang State Governor made the bold move to initiate the planting of 1 million trees in a single day in conjunction with World Earth Day 2024, involving the people of Penang. For your kind information, we exceeded the target by planting 1.3 million trees, which absorbs at least 10,000 tons of carbon annually. Penang's effort to combat climate change has further been strengthened by the Penang Nature-Based Climate Adaptation Program, PNB CAP, approved by the World Bank Adaptation Fund in 2022. The US 10 million grant executed in partnership with the City Council of Penang Island, the Department of Irrigation and Drainage, and Think City is aimed at increasing climate resilience through various adaptation projects that has started and will continue till 2027. The works under this program include new tree-lined trees called connected canopies, permeable walkways, pocket parks, urban agriculture programs, green parking spaces, improving blue-green corridors. The city's participation in the Malaysia Cleanup Day 2024 program, which is a nationwide mega cleaning initiative aimed at combating global solid waste problem and locally, spearheaded by YB Ngakoming, saw a record number of participants that earned not one, but 3 places in the Malaysia Book of Records. Let's give a round of applause to YB Nga and the team and everyone who took part in this event. And the 2 other records are the heaviest solid waste collection and the longest non-stop gotong royong or mutual cooperation event. This event, along with our ongoing efforts to foster environmental, social and governance principles, reinforces our commitment to cleanliness and sustainability. Our No Single-Use Plastic and No Plastic Straw campaign continues to make impactful strides in reducing plastic pollution across Penang. In line with the Circular Economy Blueprint for Solid Waste, MBPP has established recycling centres in each state constituency. Additionally, through the Sentuhan Kasih Touch of Love program by the Ministry of Housing and Local Government, MBPP has received funds from the Ministry for various infrastructure upgrades that include drainage and walkway improvements, upgrading of food and market complexes, public toilet, and building My Kiosk Niaga, that is kiosk for small traders, further enhancing city's livability with active participation from city councillors, ensuring that the community's needs are addressed effectively. As we continue to elevate Penang's urban experience, I warmly encourage our distinguished guests to take time to explore and savor the best of Penang Island, from indulging in the world-famous street food and strolling through the beautifully restored heritage streets and vibrant, colorful back lanes. There is much to experience. We hope you immerse yourselves in the unique beauty and culture that makes Penang truly unforgettable. And we hope you have a fruitful and fulfilling forum. Thank you.
Thank you, Dato' Engineer Rajendran, for the warm welcome and truly an inspiring remarks. Next, to celebrate the amazing energy and creativity of the young generation, we will now witness a special youth dance performance. Please give a big round of applause to the Penang Youth Development Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to the dancers for the wonderful and energetic performance. For your information, the group was the winner of Tarian Meriah Malaysia China, Pertandingan Tarian Tradisional Zon Utara Malaysia 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to hear from one of our international partners. We are honored to have a video message from Ms. Kazuko Ishigaki, the regional representative of UN Habitat Regional Office for Asia and the Pacific. Let's turn our attention to the screen in front.
Honorable Minister Nakomi, Minister of Housing and Local Government, Honorable Dato Ayar Rajandran A.A.P. Anthony, Mayor of Penang Island City Council and host city of Malaysian Urban Forum 2024. Mayors, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, afternoon, and evening to all participants from around the world. I'm Kazuko Ishigaki, Regional Representative of Asia and the Pacific UN Habitat. It's my distinct pleasure and honor to join you virtually today on this auspicious occasion at the Malaysian Urban Forum 2024 in Georgetown, Penang. I'm particularly delighted that Georgetown, with its rich cultural heritage and forward-looking spirit, is hosting this year's forum under the profound theme, My City, My Home. I'd like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Penang Island City Council, the Ministry of Housing and Local Government, and the Urbanis Malaysia for their exceptional collaboration in accelerating the Sustainable Development Goals and the New Urban Agenda. This united effort is vital in helping cities like Georgetown and beyond become sustainable and resilient homes for their citizens. This year's theme, My City, My Home, speaks directly to the heart of what cities should represent, places of safety, opportunity, and sustainability. A city truly becomes a home when it fosters inclusivity, embraces innovation, and empowers its people. The 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the New Urban Agenda offer pathways for countries to reduce poverty while achieving sustainability and ensure that no one and no place left behind. By promoting an integrated approach, we can tackle interconnected issues such as poverty, inequality, and climate change while building the knowledge and skills necessary to secure a sustainable urban future. UN Habitat is honored to support countries, cities, and communities and collaborate with governments, partners, seeking change and innovation toward achievement of Sustainable Development Goals and New Urban Agenda, with more than 15 country program offices in the Asia-Pacific region. Ladies and gentlemen, the reality is clear. Over the next 2 decades, the world's cities will grow by additional 1.1 billion people, with many seeking better opportunities in urban areas. To address this challenge, cities must evolve and rise to meet pressing urban challenges. This vision can be only realized through proactive urban planning and multi-level governance systems that integrate finance, innovation, and technology. In terms of climate, it's essential to recognize that the built environment of our cities and towns will double by 2050. In just 3 decades, we will construct as much housing stocks as all of human history combined. We have the power to reshape urbanization to work in harmony with nature, decoupling growth from environmental impact. Cities are also critical engines of growth, capable of driving sustainability and fostering social integration. Properly managed urbanization benefits not just cities, but villages, townships, and rural areas, transcending regional and national boundaries. If we hope to achieve the SDGs, we must prioritize well-planned, well-managed urban growth that improves lives everywhere. However, achieving the vision of sustainable and equitable urban future is not guaranteed. It requires bold and decisive action from cities and subnational governments to address both long-standing and emerging challenges. Without urgent and transformative policy changes, the current situation will only worsen. Within this decade of action, it's critical for cities to adopt innovative approaches that pave the way for the optimistic urban futures we will envision. Collaboration between various organizations is at the core of the transformation towards sustainable cities. And I'm proud to see that discussions at this forum elevating global awareness of the crucial role that cities play in managing climate change and promoting resource-efficient, climate-resilient development models. Building economic, social, and environmental resilience is essential. Cities must focus on developing economic resilience through fiscal sustainability frameworks, ensuring societal resilience with universal social protections, and prioritize climate resilience through green investments. Our cities must reflect these commitments in their development plans, addressing inequality, poverty, and climate change. Sustainable urban futures are the cornerstone of ensuring that cities are better prepared for whatever crisis may come. We must also engage civil society and the broader public in these efforts. The future of our planet depends on the collective action of all its citizens. By focusing on the challenges ahead, finding appropriate solutions, and implementing climate action on the ground, we can create cities that are more resilient and sustainable for future generations. As you all know, the Malaysian Urban Forum is a platform for presenting innovations and driving new approaches. Whether through local and regional governments, women's, grassroots, business, or youth assemblies, we must do things differently if we wish to leave a positive legacy for generations to come. Actions speak louder than words, and change must begin at home. The celebration of the World Habitat Day in the next days will provide even more resonance and relevance to this forum. And we congratulate Malaysia for its commitment to a sustainable urban future. Furthermore, the upcoming World Urban Forum, organized by UN Habitat and to be held in Cairo, Egypt on 4th to 8th November, will provide an excellent opportunity to bring best practices and perspectives from Malaysia and the region to the global scale. Close to 90 events are being organized by countries from Asia Pacific, with over 200 events featuring speakers from the region. At UN Habitat, we continue to encourage and support the localization of the SDGs by promoting closer cooperation between multiple levels of government. Instruments such as voluntary national reviews and voluntary legal reviews can help countries to better understand their progress as well as their main priorities for action. In Asia Pacific, every year, a growing number of voluntary local review is published. And we are glad to see Malaysia championing these processes. Together, let's build cities that are not just places where we live, but places where we thrive, where future generations can look back and say, this is my city, this is my home. So let's work hand in hand to build a sustainable and resilient future for all, benefiting both urban and rural areas alike. Your Habitat stands ready to collaborate with our government partners, cities, and communities for a better urban future. With these remarks, I wish you a successful and fruitful forum. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Thank you, Ms. Kazuko Ishigaki, for your inspiring digital message. We will now proceed with the stakeholder commitments of MUF 2024, a pivotal moment that showcases the shared dedication of all the stakeholders towards the success of our urban future. I would like to now invite the representative of each assembly to come on stage to deliver the stakeholder commitments.
We present Ruang Kita, Our Space, a platform where we imagine our city spaces as shared environment and explore the power of change that lies within its people. This initiative is a collective effort to transform our urban environments into sustainable, inclusive, and vibrant places that truly reflect the need and aspiration of the people. The memorandum reflects a vibrant and collaborative spirit that centers the voices and representation of diverse demographic communities, children, youth, women, grassroots, academia, and business. The Assembly amplify and affirm the importance of partnerships between people, communities, and the local authorities as fundamental to creating a sustainable local development landscape in harmonization with Malaysian objectives within the 12th Malaysia Plan, RMK 12. Children Assembly with the title of How Playful is Your City? The needs for serene and relaxing streets for people of all age. Emphasize the need for safer streets, vibrant colors, and more space on sidewalks. Incorporating more sensory play elements such as a cat park, petting zoo, and water features for children to enjoy. A desire for streets to be left with no cars and motorcycles in certain areas so they can play freely without worrying on the safety. Youth Assembly with the title of Next Gen Third Space, Youth Shaping Homes, establishing inclusive third space with the features such as wellness area for relaxation and fitness, high-speed internet access, private meeting room for focus group, collaborative zones designed for group work, building acquisitions, identify and secure an appropriate space for the third space, ideally an abandoned building or heritage site for renovation. Fundraising and partnerships, approach government bodies, tech companies, and local businesses for funding and support. Program developments, create a calendar of events and workshops tailored to the interests and needs of youth, ensuring that a wide range of activities are available. Outreach and promotion. Launch a marketing campaign to raise awareness of the space using social media, flyers, and local events to engage the community. Women Assembly with the title of Women Leading Safer Cities Together to make sure public-private transportation is safer for women by having community-based watches. Have a safety apps with GPS tracking. Safe city apps, which we currently have, can collaborate this too. Spaces to accommodate residents and create a city more inclusive of everyone. Local plan by governments to be more infused, especially on the programs and activities. Have a designated space for resting while travel. Grassroots assembly with the title of Go Digital, creating connected digital spaces for all. Implementation of the smart digital system must be barrier-free for all. The interface of application must be integrated, standardized, informative, and direct. To have equality for access to internet connectivity and provide programs specifically designed for older persons to enhance their in digital literacy and skills. Empower communities, members, especially vulnerable groups to actively participate in smart city planning. Equip them with the tools to visualize their digital environment, voice their needs, and collaboratively shape smart city solutions that enhance their daily life. Academia Assembly with the title of Learning City. How can we shape our city into a powerful learning environment? Learning City embodies a dynamic environment where lifelong learning is integral to community development and social inclusion. By fostering collaborations among local government, educational institutions, businesses, and community organizations, city can create innovative pathways for knowledge sharing and skill development. This approach not only enhances individual capabilities, but also strengthens the community as a whole, making it more resilient and adaptable in a rapidly changing world. Ultimately, a commitment to becoming a learning city empowers residents to thrive, ensuring that learning is accessible, engaging, and relevant for all. Business Assembly, with the title of Our Business, Our Future, Building a Greener City Together. Business and local authority collaboration for transformation. Micro and local business engagement in an informal setting on a regular basis. Provide an ecosystem to encourage innovation to address local business challenges in the context of plastic and waste. Such a partnership and interconnectedness of assemblies not only leverage the strengths of the communities, but also bridge the gap between local solution and effective harmonization of policy implementation. The authorities with the resources and administrative capacity must enable and foster an environment for initiative to thrive and produce meaningful change. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please give a big clap for the representative for their stakeholder commitments. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now excited to unveil the SDG 11 National Roadmap, a project supported by UN ESCAPE that aims to guide Malaysia's efforts towards sustainable cities and communities. Please direct your attention to the screen for the video launch.
Excellency Mr. Nakor Ming, Minister of Housing and Local Government of Malaysia, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to join you virtually today for the 6th Malaysia Urban Forum. This event marks a significant milestone for Malaysia and the Asia-Pacific region as we collectively work towards sustainable urban development. I am extremely proud of the strong collaboration that ESCAP and the Ministry of Housing and Local Government Malaysia and Urbanist Malaysia have had over the years to jointly develop valuable guidelines and establish best practices for sustainable urban development and localization of the SDGs. Our collaboration has successfully brought together stakeholders, including at the 7th Asia-Pacific Urban Forum in Penang in 2019, which many of you attended. At the forum, along with other partners, we launched the Pinang Platform for Sustainable Urbanization, which helped to develop the Asia-Pacific Regional Guidelines for Voluntary Local Reviews, the first regional guidelines anywhere. Soon after, the city of Subanjaya was the first to use those guidelines to develop their VLR, and now more than a dozen cities, including in Malaysia, have developed their own VLRs. I'm especially pleased to see that the Pinang Platform, with continued leadership from Malaysia, has grown to become the Asia-Pacific Localization Partnership for Sustainable Cities, Stronger and Better Session, to support more cities to focus on localization. And our collaboration has now helped to provide much-needed guidance for SDG 11 national roadmaps, with Malaysia once again demonstrating strong leadership by being the first country in the region to produce a national report based on SCAP regional guidelines for SDG 11 national roadmap released in 2023. With 75% of its population living in urban areas, Malaysia faces both the opportunities and challenges of urbanization head-on. This SDG 11 roadmap is not just a strategic framework, but a vital tool for guiding Malaysia's urban development. It emphasizes data-driven insight, fosters collaboration across sectors, and engages a diverse range of stakeholders, including government bodies, civil society, private sector, and local communities. It also provides an important example for other countries to accelerate action on Goal 11. Progress towards all SDG is tied to the achievement of this goal and the ability of countries and cities to localize the goals. By embracing participatory approaches, Malaysia's roadmap highlights the benefit of collective ownership and responsibility to reach SDG 11 targets. This inclusive approach is essential to ensuring the report's long-term effects and the success of future interventions. Allow me to conclude by extending my sincerest congratulations to Malaysia for this landmark achievement. The launch of the national report is a bold step toward creating urban spaces that are livable, resilient, and equitable for all. I commend Malaysia for its dedication and leadership in advancing SDG 11, and we look forward to continuing in partnership on this important journey towards a sustainable urban future. Thank you very much, and I wish you a successful forum.
Certainly, that was an insightful message by UN Escape just now. Now we will proceed with the token presentation to acknowledge the stakeholders' commitment for MUF 2024 and SDG 11 Roadmap Report. I would like to kindly invite YB Ngakoming, Minister of Housing and Local Government, to come on stage accompanied by Town Planner Technologist Noliza Hashim and Mr. Omar Siddiq, Head of Unit Sustainable Urban Development at UN Escape. Mr. Omar Siddiq now will present the SDG 11 roadmap document to YB Minister. Thank you, Mr. Omar Siddiq. Next, I invite Town Planner Noliza to present the token from the Stakeholder Assembly to YB Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to all the participants involved in the stakeholders' commitment. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is now my great honor to invite our distinguished guest, YB Ngakoming, Minister of Housing and Local Government, to deliver the official opening address for MUF 2024.
Terima kasih saya ucapkan kepada pengacara majlis yang saya muliakan. Salam sejahtera dan salam Malaysia Madani. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Yang Berhormat Datuk Seri Sundaraju, Anak Lelaki Somu, Penang Housing and Environment State Exco. Yang berbahagia Datuk Wira M. Nur Azman bin Taib, Secretary General of KPKT. Yang berbahagia Datuk Engineer Rajendran, Anak Lelaki P. Anthony, Mayor of Penang Island City Council and our host city. Yang berbahagia Datuk Seri Paduka, Dr. Maimunah Muhammad Sharif, Advisor on Sustainable Urbanization to Government of Malaysia, and now the Mayor of Kuala Lumpur. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, medias, welcome to the 6th session of the Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. We are delighted to gather here in the beautiful Georgetown of Penang, a city that exemplifies the perfect blend of heritage, history, and urbanization. Today, we come together with brilliant minds, including local authorities, industry players, academia, civil society, and local communities to exchange ideas on shaping the future of our cities in line with the aspiration of Malaysia Madani and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Ladies and gentlemen, this forum, Team My City, My Home, resonates deeply with me as a main purpose for all our effort in planning and implementing policies is to improve the quality of life for all. What I call our humanity goals, as our urban population has surpassed 75% and is projected to reach 85% by 2050. Rapid urbanization brings both opportunities and, of course, challenges. On one hand, urbanization facilitates easier access to essential services like healthcare and quality education. On the other, it presents significant issues such as overcrowding and housing affordability, particularly for the young generation. So, how can we ensure that our urban areas are developed sustainably? While 15 minutes is definitely not enough to cover all the initiatives under the Ministry of Housing and Local Government, I would like to take this opportunity to highlight a few key efforts aimed at promoting sustainable urbanization. Firstly, we are rebranding the People Housing Program, PPR, to the People Residency Program, PRR, to empower low-income groups to achieve home ownership, not just any home, but a quality one. This rebranding effort aims to dispel the stigma associated with PPR as being dirty and poorly maintained, elevating its standard to match those of our peers benchmarked against the best in the world, including the Housing and Development Board, HDB of Singapore. Additionally, we have the Prima Housing Program, designed specifically for middle-income Malaysian with household income ranging from 2,500 ringgit to 15,000 monthly, which provide affordable housing with world-class facilities, such as what we have seen this morning at Ideal Residencies in Penang. Secondly, we are dedicated to providing My Kiosks, stores, building well-organized, safe, comfortable business spaces for the B40 groups equipped with renewable energies, which is solar power. As the saying goes, teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. This My Kiosk initiative enables individuals in the B40 groups to start their businesses with the first 6 months of rent-free period, followed by a monthly rental as low as 150 ringgit per month, helping them to improve their livelihood. As a matter of fact, since we have launched My Kiosk last year, we have received positive feedbacks where some of the business owners, which used to be illegal traders, are now managed to earn more than 30,000 in revenue per month selling snacks. Through this effort, we hope to alleviate the challenges faced by the urban poor. I take this opportunity to announce that we are going to launch My Kiosk 2.0 this month on the 22nd of October in Kuala Lumpur. Ladies and gentlemen, in fast-growing cities, an increasing population often leads to more garbage and, of course, rubbish. Every day, Malaysia generates over 39,000 tons of solid waste, equivalent to about 1.2 kilo per person. To combat this challenge, our ministry has launched the Circular Economy Blueprint in Solid Waste Management, which encompasses 5 pillars, 20 initiatives, and 61 action plans. One of the efforts that we are putting in place is to reduce single-use plastics in landfill. As such, last month, we initiated the No Single-Use Plastic Bag campaign in collaboration with 17 major retailers and 3 retail associations, including 7-Eleven, 99 Speedmart, Lotus, MyNews.com, etc., covering nearly 8,000 shops nationwide to encourage consumers to reduce their reliance on single-use plastics. Additionally, we are exploring innovative solutions to address landfill challenges. For instance, in Bandar Tenggara, Felda Bandar Tenggara, Johor, there once stood an 18.7-acre landfill that accumulated over 360,000 tons of rubbish, leading to numerous complaints from the surrounding neighborhood regarding issues such as odor and air pollution. Now, the ministry has shut it down and allocated 23 million to transform the dirty and filthy landfill into a green, sustainable recreational park. Today, this area has been redeveloped into a safe and clean park featuring jogging tracks, open spaces where families can enjoy leisure activities together. This noble effort also contributes to improving the housing sector by mitigating the negative impacts of landfill on residential property values. Moreover, with the rise of a new technology, we should further explore the concept of smart cities. I am sure many, including Penang, have experienced the frustration of waiting at the red light for an extended period, only to see no cars coming from the other directions. A good example of a smart solution is smart traffic management system that utilize real-time data to adjust traffic signals, thereby reducing congestions and travel times. This will definitely help to improve transport efficiency and shorten daily commute time. It is also worth mentioning that we have signed a memorandum of understanding with China to explore potential cooperation in smart housing and urban redevelopment, including the cooperation between Putrajaya and Shanghai to be the sister cities, joining hands in hand to address critical issues such as global climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia has come a long, long way since our independence in 1957. From a GDP per capita of $237 in 1965, our GDP is now stood at USD nearly 14,000 last year. Plan-led urbanization has lifted up many boats. This is why we are implementing the new urban agenda and supporting the Malaysian Urban Forum as a platform to help local government achieve SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals. I'm proud to share that Malaysia is now offering ourselves and running for UN Habitat Assembly Presidents for the 26 to 2029 term. We have received support from ASEAN, China, Russia, and the Turkish states, our partners in the Habitat Agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations Human Settlement Program, UN Habitat, was established by the General Assembly of the United Nations with the goal of making cities and human settlement inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Our newly appointed Kuala Lumpur Mayor, sitting at the front row, Dato Sri Maimuna Muhammad Sharif, has served as the Executive Director of UN Habitat from 2018 to 2024. During her 6-year tenure, by carrying out Malaysia flag, she has successfully turned UN Habitat around from a 12-year spending deficit into profit, achieving a reserve of $4 million last year. Under her leadership, UN Habitat's operational footprint expanded from $150 million in 2018 to $1.1 billion in 2024. It is now active in 1,600 cities in 93 countries. Congratulations to UN Habitat and of course Dato Sri Maimuna. Ladies and gentlemen, let us continue to be inspired by all this exemplary example. Sustainable urbanization is not just about plans or projects, but making things better for our fellow human beings. If we put ourselves in the shoes of the most vulnerable among us, like what they did this morning, I am confident that we will be able to ensure our cities are inclusive, sustainable, and of course, resilient. As we prepare to assume the China chairmanship in 2025, it is vital for all Malaysians to unite as one in driving forward sustainable initiative and setting a good but powerful example for ASEAN region. I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the state of Penang, the City Council of Penang Island, and Urbanist Malaysia for hosting the Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Not forgetting Penang, under the leadership of our mayor, Dato' Engineer Dato' Rajendran, was a recipient of the inaugural Shanghai Award for Sustainable Development in City last year, organized by UN Habitat. Penang is the first cities that won this world-class award. I hope this forum not only sparks innovative ideas, but also transform those ideas into tangible action that contribute to building a sustainable urban future of our nation. And due to the series of exemplary achievements by Penang City Council, I'm pleased to announce that in coming 2025, the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Meeting on Sustainable Development, APANCHUP, will be hosted by Georgetown, jointly with Urbanist, where we expect representatives from 58 countries that will come to this beautiful city. Ladies and gentlemen, as I have said earlier in my speech, we are all working round the clock to help improve the quality of life for all. However, the humanity goals that I hold dear were demonstrated to me this morning on my way to this Malaysia Urban Forum opening ceremony. I received a call from Penang Guanghua Daily Chief Editor, Mr. Lim, that he informed me 2 of our Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang colleagues not only demonstrated honesty and integrity, they found a wallet with a stack of cash and invaluable documents, and yet they waited there until the owners come back to claim it. They found this and they were motivated. We actually motivated by their humanity and empathy for the elderly ladies who had lost her wallet. They waited for her to return to the spot where she dropped her wallet. Let us give a round of applause to Saudara Jailani bin Kutu Bobin, bertugas sebagai pembersihan halaman Mayang. Another one is Osman bin Ibrahim sebagai pekerja pembersih persiaran Mayang Pasir di Bukit Gedung and Batu Maung. Ladies and gentlemen, honesty must be rewarded. And as such, before I declare open of this Malaysia Urban Forum, I would like to invite Jailani and Osman to come forward on the stage. And I personally would like to offer them a big ampau, okay, as their reward for their honesty. Bagi saya, kebersihan bukan saja keimanan, tapi kejujuran adalah satu kewajipan. Dan kedua-dua pekerja kita telah menunjukkan teladan yang amat baik sekali. Dan saya harap seluruh pekerja 156 PPT wajib belajar daripada Jailani dan Osman. Sekian, dengan perasaan penuh tawaduk dan rendah hati, saya merasmikan Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Sekian, terima kasih. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd like to invite all the distinguished guests to come up on stage and join YB Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big clap to our unsung heroes, Mr. Osman Ibrahim and Mr. Jalani Kutubuddin. Truly the unsung heroes of today. YB Minister and all distinguished guests, we kindly invite you to have your seats as we continue our event for today. We are almost at the end. We have just one more. We just invite YB Minister to have your seats. And we have just one more agenda for today. Now we are thrilled to launch the official video of Malaysia Urban Forum 2024, which highlights the theme and initiative that will guide us in shaping a better urban future. Let us together focus our attention to the screen in front of you. Gentlemen, with that, the Malaysia Urban Forum is now officially open. We would now like to invite all our esteemed guests for a group photo to commemorate this momentous occasion. Photographer and media personnel, kindly make your way to the front of the stage. I invite everyone to stand together with the Minister and all our distinguished guests to capture this memorable moment this evening. Now we have the cue from the photographer with the count 1, 2, and 3. Okay, one more time with the sign Malaysia Madani. One more time. 1, 2, 3. And one more time for the video YB, we all say Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As part of our celebration today, we will invite you to visit the hot air balloon exhibit for a unique and scenic experience for the MUF 2024 official launch. Thank you once again for your participation in today's opening ceremony. We look forward to seeing you throughout the MUF 2024 session. We invite everyone, all audience, to witness the gimmick of the opening ceremony of the Malaysia Urban Forum 2024, which will be held near the hot air balloon exhibit on the right of the tent for today. Following this event, we will have a brief press conference with our distinguished guests. So I would like to inform all media representatives are invited to the designated area close to the hot air balloon afterwards, after this gimmick with the hot air balloon, for a standing press conference. Kalau tak pun Hadirin sekalian, kini Menteri Perumahan dan Kerajaan Tempatan Yang Berhormat YB Ngakor Ming kini berada di atas belon udara panas untuk melancarkan secara rasmi banner Malaysia Urban Forum dalam kiraan 3, 2, 1. Hadirin sekalian, berikan tepukan gemuruh untuk Yang Berhormat Menteri melancarkan Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Dan jutaan terima kasih juga kepada Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang sebagai tuan rumah dan hos kepada Malaysia Urban Forum pada tahun ini. Sementara itu, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan, ini adalah pengumuman pentadbiran bagi para tetamu yang telah menerima jemputan untuk sesi makan malam MUF 2024 pada malam ini. Makan malam akan diadakan di Fort Cornwallis dan Majlis Bandaraya Pulau Pinang ada menyediakan kemudahan sebuah bas di belakang pentas utama untuk membawa para tetamu jemputan ke Fort Cornwallis bagi menghadiri sesi makan malam pada petang ini. Sekali lagi, bagi pihak urus setia, on behalf of the organising committee, would like to say thank you to all participants, distinguished delegates, distinguished guests for your commitment in joining today's event, the opening ceremony of the Malaysia Urban Forum 2024. Bagi pihak majlis, kita ucapkan terima kasih kepada semua yang telah hadir pada petang ini dan kita harap anda akan terus melibatkan diri dan memberikan komitmen pada sesi-sesi seterusnya. Sekian sahaja daripada kami. Wabillahi taufik wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.